Yo, welcome to Down South Football Podcast Live. What's going on with y'all, man? We just want to come at y'all pregame right before we get a little bit of Clemson, Ohio State. Of course, it's your boy Renard Williams, and also joining me today is Mr. DL Gardner, David Gardner. What's going on, partner?
Man, ain't nothing happening, man. Just trying to preview the game, see what we got, man.
Before we preview this game a little bit, man, what was your thoughts on the Bama Notre Dame game?
Man, first of all, let me just say this. I think that Brian Kelly is a good coach. I just don't think that where he's coaching at currently, he'll ever get that type of athlete to beat what we're seeing now. What you're seeing at Alabama this is not normal. I mean, these are
No.
these are elite athletes that you're seeing, and being at a school like a Notre Dame, the requirements to get into a university like that are so high and so rigid to where you may get a kid here, a kid there, but you just won't get the mass amounts to compete on this level. So, hats off to Notre Dame. I think they had a great season. But hey, man, the tide keeps rolling.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody actually gave Notre Dame a fighting chance. Notre Dame would need for that game to go the way they needed to go. They cannot deviate from their offense too much from what they actually do. So, with their pro style offense, they like the 2-3 tight ends. You know what I'm saying? They like to run off tackle. They like to run up the gut, like to hit that power and that dive. With them doing all that, what happened to Ben?
What's going on with your brother?
With them doing all that, man, it was a mismatch athletically, but give Notre Dame credit, man. They played pretty good. They hung in there, but it's just in the end, man, Bama just got too many elite damn athletes. I mean, you might as well just give them the 33rd NFL team right now for the amount of athletes they got sitting on the field. But Ben, I know it was. Hey, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about talent.
Don't you get these people stirred up? Don't get these folks stirred up.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying. What I'm talking about talent. I'm talking about just overall talent. Not necessarily they could compete, but we just talking about talent. Why? Yeah. But Ben, I know we decided to do this real quick, man. We just wanted to say, first of all, Happy New Year to everybody. Did not get to say that, but we just wanted to hit on the Bama game for a couple minutes and really just preview the Clemson Ohio State game, which I think is going to be kind of a close game. So Ben, what was your thoughts about the Bama Notre Dame game?
I mean, Notre Dame hung in there. I mean, for what it was. I mean, considering that they actually had a possession, before the half to actually make it 21-14 was shocking to me. I think it was shocking to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that Dave actually said, a couple weeks ago that he figured that the game was going to be a lot closer than what people thought. And when you looked at that possession, I mean, they got down across the 50. I mean, they attempted a 50-yard kick, but the fact that they had an opportunity to make it 21-14 at the half, that was shocking in itself. I mean, but ultimately, Ian with the terrible decision, on that pick, and it was lights out.
It was two terrible decisions to me. I think it was that pick that Ian threw, and also I don't understand why they decided to put that offense on the field first. Bama is the type of team to where they're going to score whether you go on first or they go on first.
Right.
But what you need to try to do is set yourself up to where if they would have made that kick before half, and then they come back with the ball, and then maybe they get a score, and then now you're looking at a one-score game. So, so I didn't understand that decision.
Well,
and
also,
I was going to say, Sean said they need to be left out the playoffs for foreseeable future.
I ain't listening to Sean. And Tuck, it was just embellishment, Tuck. Calm down.
I mean, look, for Notre Dame, by their standard for what they've shown in these games, the last few times they've been on this stage, hey, it's better than what they've shown in the past. On this stage.
And bro, let's be real. You're going against the Alabama team. I don't care who was in that 4th spot. It was going to be a mismatch. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, talent-wise, from A to Z, you know what I'm saying, from 1 to 100, you know what I'm saying, like that's you wasn't going to get what this magical matchup of people actually just, this is going to be close. Man, look, the team is dominant on every side of the ball. Offensive line, defensive line, wide receiver, everywhere. So you just gonna have to deal with that part of it right now and just hope they play a good game. That's just where we are.
And at the beginning of this game, I'm sure that if you would have told Notre Dame, hey, the score Alabama's gonna be in the 30s, I'm sure Notre Dame would have
taken that with a heart.
They would have took that. Like you said, hey, before the game started, it's gonna be in the 30s. and y'all are gonna have opportunity to make it a one-score game. Going into the half, I think they would have. I think they would have took that. I think they would have took that chance.
And
You know,
go ahead, Dave.
no, I'm just going to comment on what Arian says. That Notre Dame offensive scheme is terrible. To speak on that,
Handicap them too.
yeah.
Yep.
To speak on that, towards the end of the game, I saw some receivers catching the ball that I'm like, what this kid was, I understand that they probably was trying to use their size,
Right.
but at the end of the day, man, you can't. Bama is not a team that you can really ground and pound all game like that because they strike so quick, and you don't have that caliber athlete on the other side of the ball. So I agree with that comment.
And Darius said a good comment also. Notre Dame was physical, but no explosiveness. Their explosiveness was basically the wide receiver number 11 and their two really good tight ends and Kyron Williams. But if they never if they don't get that running game going, man, they are just limited. Well, Bama like, okay, we can't run. We finna set it out there to this All-American wide receiver, this All-American wide receiver. Then, you ain't covering that tight end? Well, guess what? We're gonna slide him too. So it's just, it's kind of like what we expected, man. But I think that's enough on that particular game right now. We got to preview them for the national championship. But getting into this game, Clemson, Ohio State, real quick. Y'all keep an eye on the TV. Y'all let me know so we can get off before the game start. Man, I'm telling you, and I don't have no data, no football to back this up. But something tell me, man, I forgot for some strange reason about Clemson, Ohio State playing last year, and the fact that Ohio State really felt like they was the better team last year.
We argued that about that last play, tooth and nail.
So it's like, do y'all give Ohio State not some a chance, but do y'all think that they can actually pull this game off tonight?
Man, my only knock against Ohio State, and I won't say call it a knock. My only worry, I think, is for athlete, I think they'll be good there, but I don't know if they have the cohesiveness to get this type of game won. With their season being as short as it was, with the amount of games they was able to put in, I don't know. I think at some point in this game, you could see that come to fruition. But I think I think they're good. But I'm just worried about them having that short season.
I think that's actually going to help them in this one, Dave. I really do. Okay. I really think them having that short, which is maybe that's why so many people had so much to say about them being in it, because they were or are so rested compared to everyone else. So I think that's going to be one of the things that's actually going to help them. I think they can pull it off personally, because Clemson's defense this year is not bad. Obviously, they're good on defense, but they're not as good as they've been in the past. And in Ohio State's offense with Justin Fields as the trigger man, they're still going to be able to put points on the board.
And Fields needs a good game, because Fields, not so much as he's slipped a little.
He stuck it up last game. He stuck it up last game. Go ahead and say it.
Well, I'll let you.
Good point, Sean. Good point, Sean. Sean brought up Old Buddy not on the call tonight too. Good point.
Yeah,
about Clemson OC not on the call.
About Tony Elliott being out.
Yep.
That's a good thing. I think what's going to happen is I think you're going to see an angry Clemson team. I'm not Clemson, Ohio State team, but the question is going to be, because I think it's personal with them right now, because of the fact you're playing for a chance to get national championship, and everybody and mama, nobody wanted them in the playoffs, didn't feel like they deserve it. And the big thing I was going to say was Nolan Turner being out the first half. He's not the greatest safety, but he's the leader back there. He gets people lined up. He gets people in the right assignments. He gets people going and doing the things that they need to get done. So him not being in the first half with the targeting penalty from the last game, which was stupid that he was even in the game to begin with.
Story for another day.
The story.
Because you're right. He had no business even still being in the game when he got the penalty.
But you know what, you made a great point, man. The fact that, I know they Ohio State, that they are rested. That could be interesting. That's a very good point. And then your OC is out. It's just
that point right there.
Yeah. That's gonna because it ain't like Dabo, some type of offensive guru where it's like, okay, well, hell with it, I'll call the plays. Boy's
calling the plays, but Dabo is apparently to be helping him with like decisions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they said. But
Yeah.
hey, whatever. I ain't in
Hey,
this.
Ari made a good point about Ohio State run game. Now,
Right.
what if you guys is watching the show? I'm sure you all follow college football like we do. Hey, Trey Sermon is an elite back, guys. I mean,
Yes.
so I mean, depending on how the flow of the game is going, it would surprise me if he could get his. I think he'll get his touches. But he's a great back, and then of course, who on the other side of the ball.
On the other
So
side.
man, I think
I was gonna say to your point
yeah,
about him, how they use NTN in this game. I'm interested to see. Are they
yeah,
gonna use him more in the passing game, or are they gonna use him more? Because that's gonna be real interesting to see how they utilize him tonight
Are
versus
they
Ohio State's defense.
are they going to use Trevor like they did against Notre Dame the second time? Trevor was the run threat.
Right.
That was breaking them down.
yeah.
How are they going to use him? How's that going to happen? But the crazy part about it, man, is as accomplished as ETN is, you barely hear his name leading up to this game, man, and you just like, I don't know why, and I don't know why.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm curious to see what each defense is going to try to take away. Are you going to try to take away ETN? Are you going to try to take away Trevor? Are you going to try to take away Justin? I mean, what are you going to try to take away? How are you going to limit them? So I think that in every game that you play, those first couple series are scripted anyway. So let's see. It's going to be a filling out match, and so we'll find out here in a few minutes.
And remember, last year Trevor's legs was a big turning point in that game last year too.
Right.
That was it. So to that point, it makes you wonder if Ohio State is going to have that in the back of their mind and going to be peaking with that, because again, he kind of did hurt him a lot last year with his legs. On a couple of them runs were real long, and they were critical too.
Well, Williams, we got Clemson running out the tunnel. I'm sure
we
Ohio
good.
State will be next.
Oh, we good. We got a couple more minutes.
So, Ohio State on the field already. They're on the field already.
So, I mean, are there any predictions right now? How y'all feeling?
Y'all drop y'all predictions in your comments, man, and appreciate y'all coming on real quick. We didn't say anything about it, but we just felt like we want to do it, and hopefully, maybe we'll probably do this for the whole national championship. Hopefully,
no doubt. Everybody want nobody to be working. The holiday is over with then, so that'll be on the 11th. I think that's when they play that Monday, the 11th. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me Ohio State, man. Give me Ohio State. Give me Ohio State. Give me Ohio State, man. Like you said, it's what you said. No, they mad, man. People, Ohio State is pissed off, dog.
I wasn't gonna make no prediction. I was just gonna let the audience make a prediction because
Ohio State pissed off, man. And this ain't got nothing to do with how I feel about Clemson. It's just the fact that Ohio State is pissed off. They've been hearing for damn near a month, man, by how they don't belong and how this ain't right and yada yada yada. I think they got a point to prove. I really do.
Fields definitely has a point to prove. I'm sorry. CJ Jones got Ohio State. Tuck, y'all wonder where Tuck is. He at work. He got OSU.
I can't believe he picked Ohio State.
Oh yeah, well, it's a new year. It's 2021, Ben.
Knowing how we done talked about that.
Arian got 45-28. He said, yeah, live stream national camp. We got you, dog. Sean said we live stream. Yes, we will be live stream national championship. Tell your friends to come on in because y'all know we're going to do it. And we might have a special guest. We're still working on that. We might have a special guest. My boy Omar got Ohio State 38-24. And Arian said they pissed off, but not fully helped. That's true. They are missing some players. I did hear that just right before I came on also.
Well, I'm coming. I'm gonna have company tonight. Come speak. That's one. Wrong? That's one. That's two.
What up, wrong, Yanni?
They're wrong.
Yanni, when you leaving?
In the morning.
Oh man.
She asked me to come up and sit in here and watch the game with me. So we'll see how that go.
We'll see how that go.
We'll see how that go.
My prediction is, my prediction is before we go, I think I'm gonna roll with Clemson. Wouldn't be surprised if Ohio State wins, but I think I'm gonna roll with Clemson. I think they just a little bit more polished this year based off this being a COVID season. They played more games, so I think I'm gonna roll with Clemson.
Yeah, man, it's a toss up for me right now. But something's telling me that Ohio State is gonna come out and play. But I think I'm gonna roll with Clemson right now. we'll see at halftime. Hopefully, we can come back on halftime, man, and give y'all about 5-10 minutes to tell y'all what's going on. But if nothing else, man, we're going to go head up out of here, and then we're going to all go watch this game, man, and we'll holler at y'all in a minute.
All right, man. We out. Holla at y'all.
Peace.